back from the break, friends. Career Academy is one of my favorite segments and it can be yours too. Let us dive deep into our future together. Hello friends and welcome to another episode of Career Academy. Today with me is Israel and it's all about where the world is heading, which is IT. Maybe he can tell us more about himself. Hello Israel.
Hello Zawadi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. It's a pleasure having you on Club Kiboko.
Pleasure too.
Kindly tell my friends there at home what you do.
Hi everyone. My name is Israel Otieno. I am an information security officer. This means that basically I protect people, information, devices from the bad guys online, or rather the hackers who try to sneak in and steal some information from your devices.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, that's nice. So, kindly tell us, when did you pick the interest in IT?
Okay, it all started with when I was still a kid. I used to open up gadgets a lot. I was very curious. I tried to find out a lot of things, how things worked, and I was always asking a lot of questions about how things are done. And so I think from that curiosity, it was so easy for me now to start thinking about pursuing technology. Yeah.
And how has your experience been so far?
So far, I would say it's been very great. The beauty about technology is that it is always dynamic, it's changing, and it's a lot fun when, especially when you look at the fact that there's a lot you can do. As in, the technology space is so wide, and there's no limit to. There's a specific area that, let's say, there's no limit to what you can know in IT, and so the fact that it's that dynamic, it makes it so fun. And also you look at the fact that you're always up to date with the technological advancements, and then you look at how many people look up to you for solutions. So I think that makes the work so fun. Yes.
Kindly share with us some of the ways, kindly share with us first of all, some of the threats to our devices and some of the ways we can prevent those threats.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so as people who, when you talk about online, we talk about this cyberspace. Yeah, the cyberspace. So in the cyberspace, there are a lot of threats that can happen. For example, there is phishing.
Yeah.
Phishing is basically someone trying to act as maybe to play with your mind so that you could fall into their trap.
Yeah.
So for example, like I would send you something and I tell you, please click on this link. And then when you click on this link, it diverts you to somewhere where maybe there is a threat, maybe where I'll be able to harvest a lot of your information and data.
Yeah.
So that's one of the threats that we face. Then another threat is we also have insider threats. Insider threats means you have people who are very close to you.
Yeah.
You trust them. And then to the extent that maybe you share your passwords with them.
Yeah.
And then when you're not around, they might actually access your private information. And what the damage that they can do with the information is actually not, you can't actually tell to what extent they can sell maybe your information. So people that we trust the most sometimes, they actually form the basis of a threat.
Yeah.
And then we also have hackers who try to probably access your phone or devices remotely. So these are people who are experienced coders. They are hackers who've really understood the entire system, how it works.
Yeah.
So for them, it's about just trying to gain access. Because the moment they gain access to your device, they can now have control over it. That's why sometimes you see people online posting, I've been hacked, because someone is now taking control of your social media page, for example, and then they're now posting things that are not actually, they damage your reputation, for example.
Yes.
Yeah, so those are some of the threats. So the best ways to keep safe online, these are just the basic ways. First of all, the first level of security is you, actually, because you're the one who works on those devices. So the first, one of the easiest ways to keep yourself safe is ensuring that you have strong passwords.
Yeah.
So what is a strong password, you may ask? A strong password is something that is not easy to guess, but something that is makes it quite harder for someone to hack into. For example, let's take an example of a house. In your house, when you look at it, before you get out of your house, you actually lock it.
Yes, yes.
But you see, you can actually put a padlock that is not actually very secure.
Yeah.
Probably you get a cheap padlock and then you put it there. You see, at the end of the day, you've still secured yourself, but then in a weak way. So
Yes.
that's like a password. So a password is like a key. So this key, it determines how strong and how hard it will be to access your information. So strong passwords basically need to entail a mixture of capital letters, small letters. You can actually add numbers
Yeah.
and symbols. You see, it makes it so harder for someone to guess.
Yeah.
Because you see, if let's say you use your name Zawadi as the password, you see that's so easy because I can just guess it and then I
Yeah.
can gain access. Yeah, so changing your passwords over and over again and ensuring that they're strong, that's a very good way to stay safe.
Yeah.
And then also, I talked about phishing, where someone tries to hoodwink you into believing something and probably so that they can gain access. So they use this a lot through links.
Yeah.
So this is what they do. They send you a link, probably, and when you click on that link, what happens? They take you to a site that is similar to what you've already been operating on.
Yeah.
So because you're not so keen, you'll probably enter your credentials, and then they'll gain access to your information. Yes.
And what are some of the highlights you've had in your career?
Some of the highlights, I think the first one
Yeah.
is there was a health prize competition that I participated in. There was a tech challenge that was given to us to show what is the role of artificial intelligence in business.
Yeah.
So, being the curious kind of person that I am, I actually took the challenge and we went and actually it was a very good platform for me to express how much I know about technology, how much I know about artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
And what makes it a highlight for me is the networks that I created in that platform. Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And okay, I've done a bit of research hapa na pale,
Yes.
and there's white hackers and
We also have black hackers.
black hackers.
And
So
yes.
kindly differentiate for us.
Okay, so basically, black hackers are the ones who come to hack into your devices or rather your systems with the intention of exploiting or maybe extorting some data or money, something. They are looking they want to gain something out of you. So for them, they come with ill intentions. They
Yeah.
just want to come and cause damage to your reputation. They just want to cause havoc. But then white hackers, these are people who really understand how to do hacking, but they do it in a way, in an informative way, that I can hack into your house and then I come and inform you that, you know, I managed to hack into your house. This means your security, your padlock is actually weaker.
Yeah.
So I would advise you to invest in maybe a proper padlock. Yeah, so basically white hackers, these are hackers who do ethical hacking,
Yeah, yeah.
and then with the intention of helping you
Yes.
make your security much better. Yes.
So Israel, where do you see yourself in the near future?
Okay, in the near future, with the advancement in technology right now, like with the new technology like artificial intelligence, we have robotics, we have machine learning. I see myself being part of the group of people who are actively participating in ensuring that technology is actually disseminated to every parts of the world. Because when you look at technology, there's no like limit to whatever you are able to achieve with technology. And you see right now, businesses, organizations, everyone is leveraging on technology to make the next step and maybe to have a competitive advantage. So I want to be part of the new technology. I want to be part of the technology revolution that is happening in the world. Yes.
All the best with that.
Thank you so much.
And where do you see the world in all this IT and AI? Because already in some areas we are having aeroplanes that are flying themselves and flying cars and all that. So where do you see the world in technology?
Yeah. Basically, technology. There are people who look at technology as something positive, and there are people who look at it from the angle of we're now going to lose our jobs, our work is at risk. But then, technology is so good. But then, what we are supposed to do actually is to align ourselves with technology and use this technology to our advantage. If technology can make your work easier, why not adopt it and then also learn more about it and now be the one who is actually in charge?
Yeah.
So if for example, you are like an accountant, and then you use like an accounting system or rather software to do your work, and then you find out that now with the AI and data analytics being combined and integrated together, your work is almost going to be almost going to be like obsolete because now the systems will take over. What you do now is like you don't like just stay there and maybe wait for technology to take your job or maybe feel sad about it or maybe change your career. What you do, you align yourself. You ask yourself, how can I make good use of this technology to ensure that I don't stay obsolete and to ensure that I'm always up to standards with the technological advancements. So where I see technology going basically is actually going to revolutionize how people do their things, how businesses are operated, and it's actually going to make work easier. It's actually going to create more opportunities than people think. People think that technology is going to take away jobs and minimize the opportunities, but it's wrong. Technology is here to help us have efficient ways of doing things. And you see, for example, right now, when you see people are in the business of making money, and for you to be able to make good money, you need effective systems, you need quicker but very informed decisions. And you see sometimes the human mind is very sharp, but then it's not as fast. And you see sometimes the competitive edge is how fast you're able to achieve, make your decisions before your competitors. So technology basically is here to revamp how things are done. And I can see actually a brighter future for us, especially the coming generation, because the older generation, they've not actually taken technology seriously. They're actually using technology basically. But when you look at how the current generation of kids and are adopting technology, it's amazing. Look at how, for example, children right now, they're able to play video games with people who they don't even know. Remotely, they can even play video games with people in Australia, and they're okay. Children right now are able to create their own softwares without really having to have someone intervene, because they're using the internet platform to do a lot of research, to know more about it. So I think we have a brighter future with technology, and especially for the kids and the coming generation, the future is actually so bright. And I would actually urge more kids who are maybe aspiring to be in the technology industry to take it upon themselves. Let them just be courageous about technology. Let them not fear that I'm still so young, I'm not able to invent this, I'm not able to do this. No, change can be done by anyone. Everyone has the ability to create a difference. And so for me, I'm so happy about how technology is going. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, Israel. It was a pleasure having you.
Pleasure too. Thank you.
Well, friends, that's all for Career Academy. I hope you've heeded to those words of advice from our guest Israel today. Till next time, bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, friends, Club Kiboko is a show where you can get inspired on Career Academy, have fun on Talent Corner, and well, learn a thing or two on my school. But as always, we have to part ways. I've been your host Zawadi Kai, and see you on next week's episode. Same time, same place. Till next week. Bye bye.